Yeah. Yeah.
And welcome back to another episode of That Fire FM TV. I'm your host, Soul the Vegan Goddess, and this evening we have a beautiful young lady out of Charlotte, North Carolina. She's a singer, up and coming, a songwriter, very good, awesome. And so let's give some big love to Miss Lara Rayn, y'all. Welcome, Lara. How are you?
I'm good. I'm excited.
We are too. I was just listening to your single that you have out. It's called Burn, Let It Burn. Yes, I love the video and I was listening to the words. I'm like, yes, we need more music like this. So tell us about yourself. Give us a little bit of info.
Yeah, so I've been singing, songwriting since I can remember. It's funny because my parents fight over who gets to take credit for me being able to sing and music ability. But just me turning 18 and then creating my own, starting to create my own recording studio. Just through all the annoying technical difficulties through doing that, I out of nowhere just ran into D Love, who's over D-Class Entertainment. And I sent him my music videos. He was like, I'm looking for a female vocalist to produce. And I was like, so I sent him my music video and some of my songs, and just fortunately he loved it just as much as I did, because Burn Let It Burn is my baby. So
yes.
So we now are starting to work on bigger projects for me through Sean David, who is over Pit House Productions, and LaFuji, and hopefully more people are to come. So
bless that. Awesome. Wonderful. I'm so glad to hear about it. So are you actually signed at this time, or are you independent? How are you working that?
I am independent. I've been on this journey with music for a while now, because it started, I tried to do the whole acting thing, and that's cool. I love acting, but it's like music's my thing. Like that's where I wanted to start. And you find people who are interested in you, but then it's like the money comes into play, and I just don't have $5,000 sitting next to me. So then it kind of sucks, because it's like, well, you're interested, but I can't support you the way you want to be. So, but I was fortunate in this case. So we are independent, and we're trying to just work on bigger projects.
Nice, wonderful, wow! You began playing music as well at a young age. What drew you to that? And I kind of understand that you got a gospel background. Family background?
Yeah, so I did grow up in church, singing in church, but for me it started around like 4 maybe. I remember having this Alicia Keys CD, and it was back during her braiding season and all that, and I want to say it was like Doesn't Mean a Thing. I was just obsessed with that music video, and Alicia Keys is really the reason I started playing piano, because it got to a point like I knew from the CD, I knew when she was going to walk left, I knew when she was going to walk right, I knew what she was doing with her fingers. I just didn't know piano, so I begged my dad. I was like, please let me play piano. And he kind of shrugged me off a little bit. I was like, please let me play piano. So then we finally found one, just as a blessing. Someone was giving away a free piano in the neighborhood, and it was an old little raggedy thing, but I used it. I loved it. So then from there, I just, again, hearing church music, and then my dad also sings, and my dad's side is super into music. Then I fell in love with Adele, and I started taking vocal lessons, and it's been the ride ever since.
Awesome. Wonderful. Wow. If I can ask, how old are you?
I'm 20.
Yes, I love this. I love it. So you got the triple threat going on. You play instrument, you write the music, and then you sing like an angel.
Oh, thank you.
Wow. So what was going through your mind when you wrote the piece, Burn, Let It Burn?
So Burn Let It Burn came at, I want to say I was 17 turning 18, and just that stage is just crazy, especially because COVID. So I was at school, but then I wasn't at school anymore. You lose touch with people, and I'm not gonna say I was in a dark place during COVID because that wasn't the thing. But for me, I have struggled through high school. I struggled with depression and anxiety just a little bit, and that song really is just about me conquering those demons in a sense. That's why you see sloth and doubt and all of that, because I was fighting doubt. I always felt like people were doubting me, so that was causing me to doubt myself, and that's what the whole song, and that's how it came to be.
I understand. Wow. So in your downtime, who do you actually listen to? What other artists do you really love and listen to a lot?
Well, I'm a huge Beyonce fan. Everyone knows I'm part of the Beehive. I'm waiting for August. I'm going to that concert. But it's usually, I love listening to Jessie J, her live acoustics, Tamia. It's a little bit of everyone. Some days I'm feeling country and I'll go Carrie Underwood. It's really everything. It just depends. I mean, Mary J. Blige, it's everybody.
Okay. Yes. Mm-hmm. So what is your creative process like? I mean, when finally something is pouring out of you, what has to happen before things just start pouring out of you?
So for me, it usually goes the beat and then the song. So once I'll usually go and I'll look for a track, and if I really like it, it'll come immediately. Like, especially if I'm going through something or I have a story to tell in that moment.
Yeah.
Beat, lyrics. There's one song I want to say that I just wrote just sporadically, and it was or spontaneously. I want to say I was washing my hair, and it was now it's called calling your name, and I was just washing my hair, and it just came to me while I was blow drying, and one day I was like, I just started getting the lyrics, and that's how that one came. It was very out of nowhere, but usually it's the track and then the lyrics for me.
Nice. So do you work with other songwriters? Is there anybody that you would love to collaborate with on a project?
Yeah, so my high school actually was a performing arts school in a way. There was different sectors of it, but I was in the performing arts academy of it. And so that was my first time just going into the space was all creative. Actually Calling Your Name has someone on there that I went to high school with, Allie J.
Mm-hmm.
And there's other people I know who I would love to collab with, and hopefully that'll be coming the works at some point.
Yeah.
And of course, there's a whole bunch of artists that are renowned that I would love to do collabs with, but
yes. Yeah. So tell me the story behind your name.
So Lara Rayn came from, it was a lot of things, but it came from my great grandmother. So her name we referred to her as Mama Lara. And I actually never got to meet her. But usually when I'm around on my dad's side, they are always comparing me to her in a great way. It's like, you're strong just like Mama Lara. You're just as athletic. You're built like her. You can run just as fast as her. So that always just gave me this idea that she just must have been a very strong, independent, just an amazing Black woman.
Wow.
And everyone just says, I laugh like her. Like, I resemble her. Whenever they say it, it just brought a smile to their face. So I was like, well, what can I do with that? And so I just kind of, I didn't want to do Mama Lara because that's just kind of weird. But then I chose Rayn because, like, she's still here in spirit somewhere, and she's still making people smile just through things. And so I just reworded Rayn, R-E-I-G-N, and put R-E-Y-N just to make it aesthetic. But
Blessed, beautiful story. Oh my goodness. So who inspires you? What inspires you just overall in your whole music career? What is that?
So overall, I really just want to say it started with my dad, because my dad's the reason I knew what music was. So I can't say there's an overall just huge influence star. It has to start with my dad.
Yeah. Wow. Beautiful. He must be very proud of you.
I try to make him proud.
Okay. Lots of family support too, huh?
Yes.
Awesome, awesome. We're going to take a quick break. We are here with Lara Rayn, y'all. She's gorgeous, she's beautiful, she's singing and songwriting. We're going to be back, so don't go nowhere.
Just stand in place and bite your tongue. That fake life paid for everyone. I was molded in imagination, not the perfect piece to take control of. What you can't see, my hands are tied. Breaking free, challenge of my life. And it's hard to be satisfied when you keep craving more in life. And I'm marching and leading this fight that's my own. I'm raising my voice, but it's still on the low. I'm pushing and bleeding to break this brick wall. So what is there to do? Burn, let it burn. Tough, the struggles made us turn to warriors. One accepting was reflections fire. You can claim it while others shame it cause they're afraid of power. And I'm running on my way back to me. And I'm changing the way I like to think that upwards meant will come to me. If I sit here, I won't get anything. I'm marching and leading this fight that's my own. I'm raising my voice, but it's still on the low. I'm pushing and bleeding to break this brick wall. So what is there to do? Burn, let it burn. Been thrown and dropped so many times, scars allocated and colonized. You're not listening. Maybe singing just ain't enough. Melodies come off as little bluffs. What you can't see, my hands are tied. Breaking free, challenge of my life. And it's hard to be satisfied when you keep craving more in life. And I'm marching and leading this fight that's my own. I'm raising my voice, but it's still on the low. I'm pushing and bleeding to break this brick wall. So what is there to do? Burn, let it burn. Marching and leading this fight that's my own. Raising my voice, but it's still on the low. I'm pushing and bleeding to break this brick wall. Burn, let it burn. Burn, let it burn. Burn, let it burn. Burn, let it burn. Burn, let it burn.
Hello?
Hey girl, where you at?
Hey girl. I am right outside. Like I'm just fixing up my makeup a little bit and I'm coming right in.
Hurry up, girl. It's time to play.
It sure is time to party. I'm on my way. Alright.
Ain't no plan on the ones and twos, right? Now Rangers walk in the building. Let's get this party started!
We at the party, I'm feeling real naughty. Now I am looking at you. Downtown party, room nice body. Tryna get you to come through. And baby, I'm tryna caress you. And then I might try to undress you. So little shorty, come and tell mommy what it is that you gon' do. And baby boy, let me tell you what I really want. I can't lie, I'm gonna try to make you lose control. A couple shots down and it's getting hot now. I'm finna show you that my Ray ain't got no time to front. Relax and let emotions run through. Feel on my body, soft like bamboo. Rolling my hips, you know the next move. My hands in your dress, kissing your neck too. Oh, you looking like you really liking what you see. So let's rewind and spin it around and count to 3. I know that you're not gonna ever wanna leave. So while I got the party jumping, follow me. We at the party, I'm feeling real naughty. Now I am looking at you. really cause a scene. Energy sparks are flying from you and right back to me. The way we moving, boy, I'm knowing that you never leave. So let the mother shorties know so they can start to grieve. Baby, I see your eyes are stuck good. Can't take them off, my body's so good. It's getting late, we knew that it would, but I cannot stop shaking it on your wood. You looking like you really liking what you see. So let's rewind and spin around and count to 3. I know that you're not gonna ever wanna leave. So while I got the party jumping, follow me. We at the party, I'm feeling real naughty, and now I am looking at you. Now I am looking at you. Party, room, nice body, tryna get you to come. I'm tryna get you, baby, I'm tryna caress you. I might try to undress you. Take it off then. It's a little shorty, come and tell mommy what it is that you gon' do. Baby, can I tell you something? Cutting up tonight, oh baby, can you tell us something? You better let them shorties know and put them on to something. Thinking you and I can get it on to something.
So you just gonna stare that up, or you gonna go full?
Been out all night. What time you? 3 o'clock this morning. Well, you ain't gonna do but cut up some Stephen Hayes. That's all you gonna get done today. 3 o'clock this morning. Look at all the 12 heads out here. Here you go, Stephen and you. Man, there you go.
And we're back right here at that fire, y'all. We've got the fire for real this evening. It's so good. We're here with Lara Rayn. She's a singer, songwriter, and just blowing it up right now. And we're just gonna be the air beneath her wings and help get her to the next level. So Lara, tell us, first of all, where can our viewers find your music right now?
So I am on YouTube. If you just look up Lara and then the last name Rayn, you should see Burn Let It Burn should be the first one to pop up probably. And then my Instagram is Lara.Rayn with the number 2.
Awesome. And do you have any cool merchandise that they can go and check out?
So that is what we are currently working on, and the big projects, they should be coming soon.
Awesome. Wonderful. So being such a young person out here with the shifts and changes in the world, what would you say is you got to recognize that music is a very powerful platform. It has such powerful influence over people who listen. What is the message in your music? What are you really trying to convey through your art?
There's so many differences and division between the world. Like I just want my music to be a place where you can feel heard, because I understand what it's like to not feel like you are heard, and I hear you. So I want it to have that energy and just love. I just want it to be, we might not agree on this thing, but
right.
We like the music, and I love you today.
Exactly. So what happens as a songwriter, and I write music as well, and I know how sometimes you can go through periods when you can't quite get yourself going. What do you do? How do you deal with writer's blocks, or do you deal with writer's block?
Yeah, so that does happen. But for me, it's more just about, because I write stories and I write about things I've encountered. So if I'm writing a song and there's a track I like, if there's nothing going on, I have nothing to write about. So it's usually just about me going out and doing something crazy. I might go to Carowinds, just out of example, and go on one of the craziest rides, and I'll just write about the rush of that, just me thinking out loud. But do something like that. That's one way I'll get out of writer's block, or just through conversations. I listen for specific words or phrases, or not specific, but when they're talking, like "Burn, Let It Burn." That title came from, I want to say it was just something someone said one day, just like "Burn, Let It Burn, baby." I was like, oh, that would be a great title to a song. So I took that in just from listening.
Yeah. Wow. So now, if you could actually collaborate with anybody on the planet, who would that be?
Oh, I would love to get with Silk Sonic. I love that.
Nice. Yes.
Demi Lovato would love that. Let's see. I would love to do something with Yeba. I would love to do something with Jasmine Sullivan. Her voice is crazy.
Yes, I love Jasmine Sullivan. Yes.
Yes.
That would be a powerhouse collaboration for sure.
Yeah. Just to make it a full circle moment, Alicia Keys would have to end it.
Okay. Listen, so where do you see yourself in about 5 years or so?
So I want to get to a point of just focusing purely on music, because I did get in such a lost phase. And then, because I was like, music just doesn't like me. And then it was like, well, music doesn't like anybody. So it's not just me. So I had to kind of come back from that, and I'm now getting to a point of back to just focusing on making my music. And I love working with kids. So I'm in the process of planning to start a business for underprivileged kids, and trying to get them the support they need through preschool, and then hopefully athletics, and just giving them academic support.
Nice.
There's so many After young people, we have that. It's like you're so talented, you just don't have that support. So
Yeah,
it's
I
what
get
would
it.
love to do.
Bless it. Wow, that's so powerful and so positive. I think I read in your bio somewhere something about that you're sort of like a mental health advocate as well. Bless that. Yeah, we need we need a lot of mental health advocacy on this planet right now. The world has definitely gone crazy. But oh my goodness, so people know me as Soul. I am the vegan goddess, and I always have to ask my guests, where are you in your vegan journey? You know, it's no right or wrong answer. It's just where you at.
I am in just a growth era. Just everything. I am just soaking in all the knowledge. I'm given opportunities to pour out what I know, and I just want to keep learning. That's where I'm at.
Bless that. That's a beautiful place to be. So any advice you would give to other young people that's trying to get into the business? I mean, it's a different world now. The social media is the big thing. So what advice, based on what you've learned through your growth process, would you give to a young person who wants to get into music?
Just keep the vision. The vision you have, just keep the vision and start backwards. Where are you now, and where can you be, and what are the steps you can take as of right now to get yourself closer? Whether that's posting more on social media, posting those videos, whatever you're trying to do, just start, and every day just do something that brings you closer to that goal.
I totally feel that. I totally agree. That's something I do in my own life, because it'd be so much going on. Just do the part you can do and keep doing.
Yes.
Wow. Well, we are so thankful that you were able to take a few minutes and come and chat with us this evening. We really appreciate you, and I just wish you absolutely all the best. Do you happen to have any shows coming up anytime soon?
So we're planning on one for July 14th at the VAPA Center.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, keep us posted. For sure. Yes, definitely. So yes, we just want to thank you for hanging out with us. And, you know, we're here at that Fire FM TV. We love to bring fresh and new up and coming talent. And I listened to your stuff and I was like, wow, yes, I'm praying that she's going to get every wonderful thing she deserves for producing such beautiful sounds. We thank you.
Thank you.
Bless it. All righty. So y'all, we're going to see y'all next Saturday night right here at 10 o'clock at that Fire FM TV. Have a good one.